Hello everyone, this is Marco from JAKLAR, Positive Vibes. We're currently here at the boat 2020 in Düsseldorf. And yeah, we're very privileged and honored to have our first interview guest. And this is Nico Prien. Nico Prien from Germany. Many of you guys might know him. We're going to ask him a few questions. Nico, how is it? How is your first impressions on the boat?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be here. It's good to see so many people stoked about the sport. Yeah, trying to find out what's new, what gear is new, and meeting a lot of people. It's fun. Good to be here.
Perfect. You had a pretty successful season last year. I think this was your best season yet. Tell us a little bit about it and how it went.
Yeah, I actually had a tricky start in the beginning of the season. I did the few first World Cups. I'm actually, I think, the only guy who does all the German windsurf tour and then most of the PWAs. So it was pretty tough for me doing a lot of events, and yeah, I kind of burned out a little bit, traveling so much and jumping from competition to competition. Yeah, the first event in Germany, that was also the IFCA World Championship at the same time. I struggled a lot and I did 10th place, I think, or something like that, which I really wasn't happy with. But I recovered, spent some time at home and got ready for the German Championship and was able to take the win at the German Championship. It was a shared win with Gunnar. And was my first ever German champion title, overall title, so I'm super stoked about that. It's something I've been working for years now. And was really special. And then other than that, I mean, I've been doing a lot of videos on YouTube, Instagram, and yeah, that's taking a lot of time, but it's really a lot of fun. And I love when people show that they like the videos and stuff. It gives me a lot of energy to do more of that. So overall, it's been a really great season.
Perfect. And you already said that you're putting in a lot of work. This is not only physically, but also mentally. And this is something you worked on really hard. Tell us a little bit about what was behind that. I think you even had like a mental coach that sort of brought you into the stages, like get you prepared for the competitions and stuff. Is that right?
Yeah, so I worked with a mental coach that did help me a lot. It's quite intense, and the more I get into this competition, or the longer I do it, the more I realize how much it's actually a head game. And sometimes it's pretty tough when things don't work out to keep going. But if you have something that you're really passionate about, like me, windsurfing, you just want to do more and more and more. And it's a quite intense ride of a roller coaster of emotions. You know, sometimes you're really stoked and everything goes right, and sometimes shit doesn't go right. But yeah, that's how it goes. That's how every sport is. And actually, you can translate this to many other areas in life, and that's what I'm trying to emphasize a little bit.
Obviously, we've seen that and we've been following up, but I think there was something called the Thrive, which was, I think, your recent video. Tell us a little bit about how this came along and sort of what's behind that.
So the Thrive is a passion project, and it was kind of a 2020 kickoff motivational movie. It tells basically about this exact passion. So when you fall, to get back up, and also trying to be aware of this whole process, not just letting it happen, but also realizing what happens during this process and all the emotion you go through and all the pain and happiness you go through to really be aware of it, and that helps you to improve on that even more, you know.
So we really like this take on that, obviously showing the other side of it and the whole competition things as well. You already been talking a little bit about your other movie projects. I think there's lots in the pipeline. You're doing a lot of vlogs now on YouTube. Actually, I've got to mention that he's actually supporting us a little bit on the JAKLAR Positive Vibes side, sort of gives us a few nice tips, which is always helpful to push us as well. So that's great. Thank you for that. And where are you going to go with that? I think you have a personal filmer that sort of follows you around. There's more projects you want to do. Tell us a little bit about where this is going.
Yeah, so the other project I did last year was the PWA documentary series on my YouTube channel. So I had a videographer, Ole Diebold, whom I also did the Thrive with. I had him follow me around on the PWA, and we made a little documentary series inside on the racing scene, which went really, really well. And we basically want to build up on that. He's going to be with me in Tarifa again. And we're planning a couple of projects. I don't want to say too much yet, but definitely I'm going to be releasing a lot of vlogs. I'm going to show a little bit of my life as a professional windsurfer, because I think there's just not many people showing all those insights. So on my YouTube channel, obviously, you're more than welcome to check it out. It's going to be plenty of videos this year on my channel.
Okay. So yeah, as you said, like, so you got to check them out because he's doing really great work, and it's great to follow up on that. On the other side, obviously, you said like you want to be entering the events again, the World Cups and everything. Now you're doing a lot of videos. How is the training going on then at the same time? Is that a bit difficult, or is it something that just goes easy?
I would say it's a tricky one. It's quite time-consuming doing everything at the same time. There's, like I said, I think I'm the only one who does PWA and German Windsurf Cup at the same time, and that by itself is already time-consuming. And then, creating videos, coming up with creative ideas, editing, filming, all this takes a lot of time, and I'm putting a lot of effort and focus in windsurfing right now all around. But sometimes the training is like, I really have to think like what my focus is in this moment, And then obviously one heart is, I'm a professional sportsman, I'm an athlete, and I want to improve as much as I can. But on the other side, I also want to produce great quality content, And sometimes it's really hard to weigh it off the right way. But we'll see how it works out this year. We'll see how I'll do in the competitions. I'm obviously going to train super hard in Tarifa this year, and then I guess we have to see how well I do the videos and how well I do the competitions.
But the competitions are anyway tricky ones. Sometimes there's conditions you favor or not favor so much. I think everything is happening around there. What are your goals anyway, though? Where you want to see yourself by the end of 2020?
Yeah, so I definitely want to defend my German championship title. That's one of my main goals. But then also in the PWA, I want to improve a little bit. I definitely want to go in the top 10 more frequent. It's going to be interesting because now in slalom we just integrated the foil discipline into the slalom, so it's going to be super interesting to see how this will work out and what wins, which is going to be faster. There might be a lot of crashes, which is going to be quite exciting. We're going to wear full protection helmet, protection vest. So the main goal should maybe be to survive in that, but definitely I want to enter the top 10 more frequent.
Perfect. So we're going to be checking that out, and we're going to see that later on in the year how it went. Just before you go, got you a little present.
Nice.
So the happy socks for happy people.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much for your time to catching up with us, and we wish you best of luck for the season and with all your projects. We're going to follow them up, and we see you soon on the JAKLAR Positive Vibes. This is it. We're signing out for now.
JAKLAR.